Robinson's. Pick up, to do my NBI clearance. I talked about this on a previous video, but basically if you want an NBI clearance, you got to go online. Go online, fill out some info, and then pay. The way I paid was up to 7-Eleven. So you just go up to 7-Eleven, paid. By the time I got back, checked the computer, it had already changed the status over to paid. So if you're here in Angeles City at least and you need an NBI clearance, go online. You know what, Bing, there's the name of the website. You can do the register and fill out the speed bumps. You know, fill everything out and go pay. Oh, and also something that's confusing, and I can't remember if it was on the NBI or the police clearance, which one it was. But like it shows upload a photo, and you keep trying to upload a photo, you're like, what the hell's going on? It won't let you. Well, finally you realize somewhere it says that you don't upload the photo. That photo gets uploaded, they take it when you go to the police clearance or the NBI clearance. I can't remember which one it was, but you don't, there's like a mechanism to upload it, right? You click on the thing, it says upload, and it just won't upload. Then you figure out, oh, dumbass, well, that's for the police or NBI to upload. Anyhow, other than that, it's an easy process, very easy. You can pay with your bank account and all that good stuff. There's a lot of options, but for me, it's just easy to walk up to 7-Eleven and handle it like that. Take about 2 minutes. So, folks, thanks for riding along with me today. I have no idea, well, I do have an idea about where the day is going to take me because I have to pick up some other stuff around 2 p.m. I got to pick up the results of my psych test. Yes, I had to take a psychological exam. See if I'm crazy or not, I guess. Here's this old car. I always drive by this old car. I was going to do an entire video about my experience taking a psychological exam here in the Philippines, but I said, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do that video until I get the results back, just in case my psychologist, the beautiful lady who conducted the test, is a subscriber on my channel. And if you are, ma'am, shout out to you. Thank you very much. Now I guess I'm thanking you ahead of time. I don't know what the results are going to be, but I will say this, it was a very pleasant experience. I mean, I spent like 4 hours in her office, folks, but out of all the psychological exams I've had to take throughout the years, you know, for various projects, jobs, whatever, it was a very pleasant experience. The actual written tests that I took were probably the hardest damn tests I've taken out of any test I've ever taken in the U.S. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'll talk about it later, but the tests were difficult, but my one-on-one time with the psychologist was very pleasant. You know, usually you feel like you're getting interrogated, you don't want to be there. I just had a pleasant conversation with the lady, told her what I thought. Didn't feel like I had to make no shit up. Just, anyhow, pleasant experience. Those results are ready. It was about 2 weeks ago when I took the test. So I got to get those results as well. So NBI and the psychologist's office today is on the agenda. Oh, and I got to stop by Philippine Airlines, and I have to see, make sure everything's straight on wife number 2's ticket down to the village. So first stop is Robinson's. Robinson's is where NBI is located here in Angeles City. Because I'm laid back. I got my mind on my money. I got my money on my mind. Riding in the back like DJT. You know why, folks? I got a driver. I got a driver right there. I don't drive. Don't need to. Due to my VIP status. Like Donald J. Trump. Lance Armstrong here cruising. Roll in. This is Bill. So folks, right off the bat, I guess I messed up. I don't know. For some reason on my calendar, I wrote 7:30. I wrote 7:30 down on my appointment at NBI. But when I went back and I looked through the papers, it said 12 noon. Now, I don't think I wrote down 7:30 for no reason. Maybe it said, you know, the time frame was 8 o'clock. But talking to the security guard, he said, no, it don't open until 10. So I checked my paper, and then the paper says 12 noon. So I'm not going to get upset. But, I mean, there's no reason to get upset. Either get upset at myself for just writing stuff down wrong and cause myself to have to get up way too early for no damn reason. Or B, the website had time frames. You know, maybe it said like 8 to noon, so I wrote down 7:30 to be the first one there, which I usually do. But according to this gentleman, it don't open till 10. And he said, but you know, since I saw you here, I'll make sure you have number 1. So I guess you go around front and wait. You know, you go around front and wait, and they hand out numbers. So, you know, the gentleman did say, I'll make sure you get number 1, because you were obviously here early. I said, all right, buddy, I'll just go back home, tool around for about an hour versus standing out there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's just too much time. So I get this gentleman to run me on back to the crib. You know, tool around and working on a video for about an hour. Maria Mercedes was still sleeping when I left, so I get to see her for a little bit. And I get this gentleman to run me back to Robinson's. But again, I'm not mad and not blaming nobody, and nor am I complaining. I'm just telling you, it's some type of snafu. Maybe I just wrote it down wrong. So there you go. Start of my day didn't go as exactly as planned, but I met a new friend over there. My security guard buddy. Shout out to you, man. And what's funny, he said, I'll tell my buddy to look for the guapo foreign guy, and I showed him a t-shirt, and I said, no man, just tell him Mabuhay. Mabuhay. Yeah, it's 75 right here at the Petron too, if those numbers are updated. Usually the lady right here selling rabbits and chickens. I don't see her today. Alright, so I was trying to go to my barber shop. He's not open yet. Let's head back to the house for an hour. $75 on the gas price per liter right there. I think I did see something, or somebody said something about the price was supposed to go down a little bit. Because it was, well, I've seen it 81 liters, or 81 pesos per liter. Yeah, I got a Google Maps, you know, check on the office over there. Clearly says it opens at 10. Why did I write down 0730? You know, folks, things wouldn't be an adventure. A travel, you know, your travels, your trip, your journey, whatever, wouldn't be an adventure if it went like clockwork. If it went all as planned, it'd be boring, it'd be mundane. So this day might end up being more interesting than I suspected it would be. Good morning, Forrest G. What you doing, Buddy Rowe? I'm going to see my girlfriend, baby. She's a cashier at Robinson's.
Go get the
Any more questions?
Go get the grocery.
Okay, baby.
Get the grocery.
I gotta go see my girlfriend. Bye, buddy. Love you, son. All right, let's try this again. Going to get my NBI clearance. Take 2. Coming up on the Philippine car alarm. All right, so I come in the back way. Nobody gave me a number. The gentleman said, go to the front and get your number. It's on the 3rd deck here at Robinson's. Right up there. So the gentleman earlier wasn't lying when he said you got to get a number. But I just came in the back. I figured the guy would ask me, tell me where to go. So I got to go to the front. Okay, so I'm standing outside the front now. And basically, I talked to these gentlemen and they said, yeah, just come back at 9:30. I said, hey, I'm supposed to get a number? I just come back at 9:30 and the security guard will assist you. No problem. I'm here on station where I'm supposed to be. And again, let's see. Level 3's got a temporary off-site passport services. Anyhow, 3rd deck's where all the government stuff is here at Robinson's, Angeles City. And they got a bicycle shop right here. Looks like it's got coffee in there. There's some seating area. And there's also, let's see over here, there's a mini stop. So if you're sitting here waiting, you do have some tables, you can get a drink. There you go, get a dog. Got a pet park open on level 3. Happy Pets Club. And folks, once again, you know, you can't just show up here and walk in like you used to and get an NBI clearance. Got to do all the stuff online. That's the first thing I'm gonna ask you. Hey, do your requirements. It says you don't have to print out your form, but you have to show them that number. So either show them the confirmation number on your phone. I printed it out. They looked at it. But again, the way I understand it, no more walk-ins. Get yourself online and get squared away and get paid before you come over here. All right, so here's where you come to. So at 9:30, they'll call everybody that is waiting for NBI clearance. It's next to the Phil Post, Social Security. Okay, so if you're a foreigner, two by two photos. Now there's a place right across the way, but they don't open until after National Anthem. Here we go. Anyhow, they open after 10, after National Anthem. Two by two photos. I guess I could have done the research, but it didn't tell you that on the website because you're a foreigner. It really doesn't have any specific info. And also, I think she said approximately 30 days to get back the NBI clearance if you're a foreigner. Unless you pay the express, it's like 2 weeks. That's for 2,500 pesos, $50 US. So that's what I have to do. But I was under the impression that I would get it today. Guess I should have done more research. Again, 2 totally different situations between locals and you, the foreign guy. So do some more research, but there you go. I did my appointment, I paid, I showed up, didn't have the photos, and didn't realize it was going to take that long. And so you get a number here at the photo place. That's where we're at here. Tronics Imaging Center. Advisory. Please be informed that we will be frisking movie patrons as part of our current security measures against film piracy. Recording equipment, bag searches, yada yada yada. Alright, 75 pesos for two by two photos. $1.50. Alright, so you can take a walk over here. This is the pet park. It doesn't look like it's open right now, but it's early in the day. There's a passport services. Not too many people waiting in line for that service. Folks, there was about 30 folks waiting to get NBI clearance done. You got a couple little snack shops in here. Cell phone repair. Now the up escalator is working on the far side, but the down is not, so you got to take the stairs. Folks, here's a handyman do-it-best store. They got all kind of stuff in there. You're looking for tools. this little shop here. When they give you the number, fill it out and give it back to them and pay. They handed me a number. I was holding on to it, waiting to get called. But when they give you the number, put your name on it, pay, then they'll call you. I'm an idiot. And here's the appliance shop of Robinson's. Look for a TV, anything like that. The little people shop still ain't open, or maybe it's open later in the day. Supermarket and a Japanese store here. Oh, baby shop over there, Baby Charm, the complete baby store. Plan on having kids here in Angeles City. Got a lot of good stuff in there. $2.49 for an outfit. That's about $5. Bench. Alright, so they do have a down escalator working here. Come down this escalator, and obviously they have a elevator and elevator if you need that feature. All right, book one. Ooh, I need to come in here and get some envelopes. And downstairs here, you got KFC right here, cakes, and what do we have over here? Ideal Vision Center and a Mandarin Chinese drug center. You want to try some Chinese home remedies. But I come out here, find my truck driver, go on to the next stop. Man, if I can find, I think I remember where he parked. I think he just went straight in over here. Oh yeah, got a sense of direction like a cat. Hell yeah, there's my man on station right there, wearing that bright yellow shirt next to that bright yellow little three-wheel enclosed trike. And I gotta check my phone, check the time, see where the next appointment's gonna take us. Hey buddy, all right man, ready to ride? Oh yeah, look at this little yellow trike here. You folks got a driver's seat and then big wide back seat. It's pretty cool right there, huh? Check that out. Oh, got the automatic light on. Good thing about shooting on an iPhone, you get that little built-in flash. Check that out, that is too cool right there. The one thing about that, I mean, it's all enclosed. If it's raining, things wonderful. It does have a fan in there, but unless they make a model now that has an air con, that thing's probably hot as hell. I'm just guessing. All right, so we're rolling in the 5.0. Next stop is going to be Philippine Airlines office. I got to ask a few questions over here about the old lady's flight down to Cebu. But first things first, shout out to all the folks working at NBI here in Angeles City. What a wonderful, wonderful experience. Now, let me recap what you do. You got to get online, fill out all the paperwork, pick an appointment date, then go pay for it. You know, I went to 7-Eleven. That's how I paid for mine. And then here, 0930, because they open at 10. So 0930, be at the front entrance of the Robinsons. They're going to call everybody that has NBI appointments. Check, make sure you got your number. It's just basically a confirmation number. So have something printed out or have the photo on your phone of the confirmation number. And then they're going to take everybody upstairs. The folks promptly opened at 10. I mean, they opened everything up before 10, and by 10 o'clock, they were in operation. They were on time. Okay, now if you're a foreign dude, you need to make sure you have two 2x2 photos. And if you don't have them, go right around the corner and get them. They're 75 pesos for two. Take about 10 minutes to get it done. When you come back in there, they're going to actually take you in the office and sit you down. So if you're a foreigner, folks, I got treated like VIP first class service. But it's because you're actually going to get fingerprinted photos, sign your signature on the electronic machine outside, you know, the electronic automated biometrics. But in the back, you're actually going to fill out an old-fashioned fingerprint card, and they're going to take inked prints. They're gonna roll your prints in the back. Now they don't do that with the locals, but as a foreign dude, you're gonna actually get both biometrics done. You know, with the fingerprint, electronic scanner, and then in the back. So make sure you bring a couple of wet wipes and maybe a small tube of alcohol to get that ink off of your fingers. You know, they were so kind. I mean, they get wet wipes to give me, and I got it done. But if you have a little bit of alcohol or alcohol wipes, it'll help you get that ink off your fingers quicker. And so, very friendly folks. Now, if you have never gotten an NBI clearance before, they said it's going to take about 30 days. Well, I think that's what they told my buddy too. But if you want it expedited, try to get it back in about 2 weeks. It cost me 2,500 pesos. Okay. Now, my buddy I talked to there, he wasn't in no hurry, so no big deal for him. But I need mine a little bit quicker, so I went ahead and availed that service. The locals, I think they're getting theirs. It appeared to me that they're getting theirs right then. So that you show up, take biometrics, and they get theirs back right then. But us foreign guys, it's different. So just be prepared, be aware of that. Now we passed the Philippine Airlines office. So we're already here, almost a walking street. Just gotta flip a U-turn here. And where the Philippine Airlines office is, it's right next to a mini stop. So, you know, here's Converge. If you want internet here in Pampanga or Barreto, make sure you go with Converge. Awesome. But where I'm going, I always can't remember exactly where it's at, but it is by a mini stop. My rememory serves me. Okay, so anyhow, the NBI, they said, hey man, we will, sir, we will text you when it comes in. So I'm all good to go. I'm just sitting waiting for their text, and I go pick it up. But just realize again, if you're a foreigner, it's a different process. And folks, I was in and out in an hour. I mean, the minute they opened up, I was out of there. They started at 10, I was out by 11. A very easy process for everybody from what I saw, but especially us foreigners, because they have a little bit different process of how they process us. They have two processes in one sentence. Anyhow, yeah, I'm just surprised. Very easy. You know, I've been down in Manila with previous girlfriends where we had to go get their NBI. Oh my goodness, it was stand around all day in the heat, just sweat, play musical chairs. It was not a pleasant experience. Now let me tell you what my buddy said comparing Angeles to San Fernando. He said, man, San Fernando was not a pleasant experience. Too many people there standing in line, and he said he showed up in a pair of shorts, and they had told him that it was okay to wear the shorts. When he showed up, it was not okay. He had to go rent some pants from a lady at a Sorry store, some dirty old pants, like leggings. Put them on. Right here, my friend, Dito. Yeah, Dito right there, buddy. And he had to put the pants on, go in there, sweating these old nasty pants. And the bottom line is there's a dress code at these government buildings. All right, I'll be right back, buddy. All right, let me check out Philippine Airlines. Anyhow, there's a dress code when you go to these government buildings. Make sure you're wearing pants, wear a decent shirt, tuck your shirt in, look presentable. Don't go in there in your bathing suit. Okay, current requirements to fly down to Cebu is a valid ID and a vaccine card, or if you don't have your vaccine card or not vaccinated, you're gonna have to submit a medical certificate within 24 hours. So there you go. I said, what are the requirements on the way back? She said, just a valid ID coming from Cebu to Clark. There's your updated info. Okay, so anyhow, about NBI. My buddy was saying he went to San Fernando, wasn't in the proper attire. Okay, folks, that's just common sense. We've all made the mistake. But in your home country, would you show up to a government building wearing, you know, short shorts, bathing suit, tank top? No. So they got signs up that say no tank tops, no shorts, all that. Listen, just to be on the safe side, wear you some proper pants, a decent t-shirt tucked in at least. You got a golf shirt, that's going to get you a little bit more respect, better service. I'm not saying you got to wear a three-piece suit, but don't go into any government building anywhere with your balls hanging out. You're wrong. It's just not the appropriate place. Okay. So what else could I say about it? Great experience in Angeles City. I hate to crowd the place, but in talking to my buddy, if you had a choice of going to San Fernando or coming up here to Angeles, I think we would both probably recommend you come to Angeles City. Very positive experience, and again, thanks to all the folks working. The security guards, very helpful, and everybody in the NBI office, very helpful. So thank you very much. Alright, so where am I headed to now? Folks, is back to the crib, because I got an appointment at 2 p.m. And if I went there right now, it'd just be too early, and I would be sitting there waiting around too long. So I'll go back, touch base, check in, drop off all my important documents, and see what the children are up to. Sort of a cloudy day here in Angeles City, which is, you know, cuts down on the sunshine, cuts down on the heat. We had some rain yesterday, day before, really cooled things off. Enjoyed that cooler San Diego type temperature. There's the travel office, 583 Immigration. If you need an extension or you have any questions, immigration issues, that's the place that I use, and a lot of people I know. 583 Immigration. And they'll send you out a text message, you know, periodically if there's any changes in policy, or like they sent me a text message today, said, hey, I think it said the office is going to be closed today or tomorrow, or partly due to a meeting or something. Anyhow, they're real good, folks. So instead of going to Marquee Mall, standing in line, going through that process, I just use 583 Travel. Scorebirds, folks, is open. You know that we're doing the quarantine thing for a while, but now it's open. Scorebirds is open for your beautiful stay here in Angeles City. The bikini contest is not back in full swing yet. I don't know what the recent chismis is about it. I'll have to get up with Cowboy, see if he knows any updated info about when the bikini contest is going to return to Angeles City. I hope it does soon. Alright, looks like this gentleman's going to cut a right and takes up through the action. See what's shaking here. And let's see. It's about 11, a little after 11 o'clock. Nobody out on the perch at Tequila Reef. What is today? Today's Thursday. Okay, a couple beautiful ladies there. Next to a nice picture of Superman. Wow, Las Vegas got a new paint job. Got scaffolding going on. Man, I gotta get down here more often. I really do. Folks, I don't come down here much. If I do, it's just you see me passing through during the day. Last time I was here was a good 3 weeks ago, coming up on 4 weeks ago. Don't even remember much of that night, to be honest. Shout out to my buddy Patrick. That's the last time I went out. I've been on the wagon ever since. Other than them 2 beers I drank at dinner that night. My goodness, Maganda alert. Off to the starboard side of the aircraft. Just standing there. looking all beautiful like they do. My goodness, got a full house over there off to the port side at Margarita Station. Everybody's staring through the chicken wire. Man, I should have been shooting off the port side to show you that full house. I bet you there wasn't maybe one chair along Margarita Station's chicken wire. Maybe I'm gonna rename Margarita Station's front there. That's now officially known as a chicken wire bar. Coming up on the Great Wall of China. Standing out in the street, she's tracking me on the iPhone, tracking me.